Well, good afternoon, Dirtfish friends. Very big news this afternoon from Rally Mexico. The rally will conclude at the final stage on Saturday's itinerary. David, tell us what has happened, why that is.
From what we understand, it's not the virus. From what we can tell, the virus isn't prevalent here. There's not a lot of cases. What's driven this decision, Colin, is the need to get so many of the team members back across the Atlantic, back to Europe. It's a European-based championship, and a huge number of people are in that service park wondering how they're going to get home. We're seeing borders shut, we're seeing airlines closing routes and stuff. They need to get home. So from what we could understand this morning, there's been a lot of meetings throughout the event on this subject, but the teams met again this morning. They got agreement from the FAA, they got agreement from the rally organisers, and the final piece of that puzzle was to get agreement from the local government. Obviously they provide funding for this event. They agreed this afternoon that it had to stop, or it could end early this afternoon. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, so I think we have to just reiterate that point. It is not because of the threat of the coronavirus. The organisers here have been quite magnificent. They've provided hand-washing facilities, sanitising facilities all through the service park. It is the logistical nightmare that the teams were potentially faced with if they had to head home Sunday night, Monday. Folks, what I have to say is it does look like this might be the last rally, perhaps globally for quite some time. But don't forget, Dirtfish.com is the home of rally news. We're not going anywhere. Stick with us. We will be bringing you features. We will be bringing you analysis. We'll be bringing you news. We will look back to magical moments in the history of the World Rally Championship. You will not miss out on your fix of rally news in the coming months.
We've got a huge amount planned. We were talking through this in the last few days, these contingency plans that we've got to give you the best stuff, and we've already got a great long list. There's some amazing cars that we've got access to at Dirtfish. We're going to talk to you about the history. We're going to put people in those cars. We've got a heap of stuff. But for me, just to go back to what you said, Patrick Suberville and his team have put on a great event, as usual. And we really have to say that they were in the most difficult position. What could they do? In the same manner, for very, very different reasons to Sweden. They were damned if they did and damned if they didn't. They did. They gave us 2 days of a great event.
Let's leave that there, because what we'll do is we'll discuss that. And don't forget, in our podcast, there'll be kitchen tables, plenty of time, plenty of room to debate that. But for now, folks, thank you very much for joining us this weekend. There is still a rally to conclude. We will bring you the news on the conclusion of this rally as it breaks. But for now, folks, from Leon Airport, thank you very much for joining us all at Dirtfish this weekend.